Hello, students. This is Miss Mishu, and I'd like to go over some of the information that we've learned over the past 3 to 4 weeks. So if you can go into Google Classroom, you want to open this CPFL review sheet. Go ahead and hit pause on the screencast if you need to. So you want to place all of your answers on this sheet and submit it, okay, on Google Classroom. So let's go over this review. Question number 1. On this check you see to the right, what is the routing number? And that is the first set of numbers on the bottom of the check. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Number 2, what is the account number? That is the second set of numbers at the bottom of the check, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Not too original, huh? Okay, number 3, what's the check number? That's the third set of numbers. It's also in the upper right-hand corner, 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, ready to move on. Make sure you record this on your handout. So a little bit of a review on simple interest. How much simple interest will you earn if you invest $6,000 at 5% for 4 months? Please show your work. So remember, I is equal to PRT. The amount of principal that you earn is equal to the principal, which is 6,000, times the rate, which is 0.05 as a decimal, times the time, 4 months, so it's 4 over 12. It's best to do the fraction first. So if you had a calculator here, let me launch that and walk you through. I'm going to clear it. So it's 4 divided by 12 equals, we're going to multiply that by 0.05 and then multiply that by 6,000. And you get $100. So that's your answer. Okay? Okay, so we did this on the credit worksheet. If you earn about $35,000 a year, what is the maximum amount of debt or liabilities you should carry? Please show your work. So the first thing you need to do is remember that the maximum DTI, debt to income ratio, is 36%. Okay, so basically you want to take 36% of 35,000. When you take a percent of a number, you multiply. So 35,000 times 0.36, so the maximum annual debt should be $12,600. Make sure you show your work on your handout. Pause this screencast as needed. Okie dokie. Number 6, if you earn $37,500 a year and have liability debt payments of $15,000 a year, what is your debt ratio? Is this good? Would creditors consider you a good risk? Please show your work. So DTI stands for debt to income. So it's debt divided by your income. So we have debt here, according to this, of $15,000, and your income is $37,500. So it's your debt, $15,000, divided by your income of $37,500. So that's equal to 0.4. So again, if I clear the calculator and I do 15,000 divided by 37,500, that's equal to 0.4, which is 40%. And since that's greater than 36%, which is a rule of thumb, it's not a good credit risk. Okay? So that's important. Make sure you put the previous problem on your sheet. Number 7, what are the 5 C's of creditworthiness? So this is also on the credit worksheet that you've done for me. One is character. Two is capacity. Do you have the ability to pay it back? Are you willing to pay it back? Is character. Do you have the ability to pay it back? Capital. How much money do you have? Your net worth. Collateral. What kind of assets do you have? And condition. What are the economic conditions? So those are the 5 C's of creditworthiness. So these are used to determine if a creditor is able to loan you money or extend you credit in any way, shape, or form. These are important. Question 8. What is the difference between a credit union and a credit bureau? A credit union is a banking institute, like York County Federal Credit Union. And a credit bureau is an organization that tracks your credit score and gives you a credit report, like Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Number 9, what are the 3 variables that determine the monthly payment of a loan? So we've done a loan spreadsheet. We've talked about that. So the 3 main variables, if you're going to get a loan for a car, what's going to determine what that monthly payment would be? So the principal, that's how much you borrow. So the cost of the car minus any down payment that you may make. The interest rate at which you get the loan is one of the variables. You want to try to get a lower interest rate. And again, if your credit score is good, you're going to get a lower rate. And then finally, the next one is the term or the time of the particular loan. So that's that one. I know you can't see that. I just don't want to exit out of the presentation right now. So principal, interest rate, and time or the term. And then question number 10. Review the screenshot below. What would be the correct formula for cell B9? So what we have over here is a bunch of expenses in column B, and it goes from B2 all the way down to B8. So we're adding a range of adjacent cells that are side by side. Now remember, every formula for spreadsheets begins with equals, whether you're in Sheets, Excel, or Numbers. So it's going to be equal sum parentheses, B2, colon means through, B8. So that's going to add up B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, and B8. Doesn't matter if this is uppercase or lowercase. Okay? So make sure you submit your assignment on Google Classroom. Hopefully this helps you. Have a great day.